You know, this is what I love about gaming. It is just a few more hours until Stealth Hunters is gonna be released. And this is like a new, you know, how to say, MOBA style game, fight of character. And it's like a mix of Crossout and Titanfall 2. Basically fight of robots, you know, bot arena, robot arena. You know, just like Rock'em Shock'em Robot Arena from 20 years ago on PlayStation 1 era. And you know, I always loved robot games, you know, and we actually had quite interesting discussion here in Discord, and this is why I love gaming. You see, games are always make us come together, you know. Games are always, in the community are always make the community come together, and this is the most beautiful thing about gaming. It's always the sense of community that bring us together. It's those games that really bring us together. And it's only like 5 more hours until the release of Stealth Hunters, and I'm so hyped for it. It's really like such a good game design, you know. It's like fight of robots. Who doesn't love that, you know? And the sense of community, you know, for most of us, especially for us who are more especially for us who are more introverted, we just love gaming and the sense of community, you know, and this is what brings us together. I was there for Arcade release, for Smite release, you know, and I always love this about gaming, right? And we already had quite a few interesting discussion. For example, how do we even define Stealth Hunters? Is it the shooter game? Is it the MOBA game, multiplayer online battle arena style game? You know, this is actually teams of 2 in battle royale style game. But look at this, man. How cool! How cool does this look? Like the fight of robots. Oh man, look at this. That's gonna be such a... I can't wait to play this today. You know, let's go. It's hard to define it. It's a shooter game, it's battle royale game, it's MOBA game, you know. MOBA, most people think that MOBA is Dota, but the true origins of MOBA genre style games are fight of characters on countless of community made maps, and Dota was just one of them, right? It's very, very interesting, you know. We also talk about how capitalism is slowly destroying everything we are passionate about: gaming, esports, content creation. That's why social media is 50 to 70% bots, like promotional accounts, you know. So content creation was always based on what is new, what is the most popular thing right now, right? And that's why people are now hyped for Elden Ring DLC. But what really kind of sucks about Elden Ring is that the game hasn't really seen any innovation. They copy-paste a lot of assets, they use AI to make assets, but they never really fix anything that matters, you know, like social elements, PvP elements, leaderboards, rewards, horsing co-op, like larva tiers as a reward, so you can actually set character stats and do more theory crafting and so on. There's so many issues this game has, but they never really bother to fix them. But I'm really hyped for this game. Look how cool this game looks. You have different robots. It's basically fight of characters on different community made maps. This is what defines MOBA style game, you know. It's still a shooter game, you know, whatever, but it doesn't really matter. What matters is that you actually have a complete game. You wanna have good social interaction, good gameplay, and then people make their own content, right? This is why, in my opinion, Mordhau could be 3 times bigger game. They already have good gameplay and everything, but there is no social interaction. And if you do things right, people make their own content, right? If you implement proximity voice chat, people make their own content and promote the game. And we all know the big YouTubers and their bots are actually the one who lead the gaming market currently, and promote it, you know. So we'll see what happens. But this game looks so cool. I'm so hyped for it. Let's go. Today is like a closed beta or something, so I'm really hyped for it. Let's go. Hello guys and welcome. Today I want to talk about Stealth Hunters, and just before we get into it, we have to know that this game is still under DMC, so you cannot really you know, post you can only use public information that is already available from their official channels and such, you know. So but I really wanted to talk about this game because I'm so hyped, you know. It's probably one of the best one of the best principle, you know, fight of robots. It's one of the best designed games out there, and I really wanted to talk about it. So let's go. You can actually sign up for beta for Steel Hunters, and I actually got in beta like 10 minutes after I signed up for it, so it's still worth a try. And this Steel Hunters is actually, like, you know, they have World of Tanks, World of Warships. Is that you know, that company. So if you have account for World of Warships, World of Tanks, you can just log in there, and you have to get a beta code access, and then you can download the game. And today is actually a weekend. It's not a weekend, but today, 14th of July, July, I think, January, February, March, April, May, Juni, it's 14th of July, 2024. So it's a great, so I hope, you know, I can try this game today, but this game is still under DMC, so you cannot really post videos about this until this game gets released, which I don't really think it's that best idea. Like, why don't you want people to promote your product? I don't really understand, right? You want your people to know about it, you want your people to support it, you know. The game has great concept, fight of robots, you know. But, you know, maybe this also gives the time for the publishers to improve the game, to have a really good product, you know. You don't want to hype that die down immediately, right? And or they can also like streamline all their videos on their main channel, so they can get more money from ads, I guess, on their official main company channel, which kind of makes sense, you know. But if you'll be any smaller game, and when you don't really have such a good concept, that probably wouldn't be a good idea. But hey. So let me know what you guys think. I'm also hyped for new games like Steel Hunters, and let me know in the comments, and see you in the next one. Peace.